at the NovaCare complex as well to greet the team home. It was a chance to celebrate and show the Eagles how proud the city is of their big win.
I'm feeling awesome. I'm on vacation for the whole week, and I took this vacation because I got a parade to go to.
All right. Right now, we want to go to City Hall where the mayor is speaking about the Super Bowl championship parade that is expected to happen on Friday. Let's go to City Hall right now.
Or should I say, our NFL champions, our Philadelphia Eagles did it. We are the 59th Super Bowl champions. We are so excited and delighted to celebrate on this morning with our Philadelphia Eagles. Joined here on the day with the litany of our elected officials, but our council president, leader of our legislative body, Council President Kenyatta Johnson right here. Give him a huge round of applause. Along with our legislative delegation and the gentleman who's going to help us in the end pay for it all, Jordan Harris, the Democratic chair of the Appropriations Committee. Hey! Listen, we are excited and delighted to celebrate, but right now I want to take this opportunity to lift up the entire Eagles organization. From Jeff Lurie, the owner, to our good friend Don Smolinski, along with the president who's here with us on today. Howie Roseman, the brilliant general manager. Give Howie a round of applause. And to my man, our head coach, Nick Sirianni. Give Nick a round of applause. And to every member of the Eagles organization and to each and every Eagles player. We don't want to get in trouble, but listen, we have to be super proud of the leader of our team and give a huge congratulations to Jalen Hurts, the Super Bowl MVP. And to every player on the roster, because if you saw what a team looks like, you watched the team become closer and closer and closer as they made it throughout the season, and we want to congratulate each of them. Now, we are very excited to plan this celebration for Friday with the Eagles, and Don and some of the other colleagues, they're going to describe for you in much more detail what Friday is going to look like for us. But I want to say this. I want to take a moment. I promised my team we wouldn't go through this, to talk about the resilience of our city and the resilience of our Eagles. Earlier this year, the Eagles started out their season with 2 wins and 2 losses. They were just 2-2. I can remember hearing people express concern, even express some doubt. But like we do here in Philadelphia, when people question us and when people underestimate our ability to address seemingly intractable, complex problems, we watch the Eagles do it. They got to work. They put their heads down. They stuck together and they worked together as a team. They won 16 of their next 17 games, including 4 straight in the playoffs, including the masterful, just, amazing win that we saw on Sunday. So I need to say this for the record, and nobody can say this with me. I have to do this alone. Alone, you silence. Ready? I committed a cardinal sin, and your mayor had a viral moment across the world.
That's why we won.
An English teacher. What did I say to you yesterday, Dr. Watlington? An English teacher. So, how do you spell Eagles to me? I spell it NFLCHAMPIONS. Take that, right? Yeah. Let me just add, a few more things. One, I want you to come out and enjoy the celebration on Friday. I've heard a lot of people say, wait, Friday is Valentine's Day. We made arrangements, dinner reservations to all in our restaurant community. We want you to know we will be prepared. Nothing will interfere with our restaurant reservations on that evening. We will be done well before you are to appear for dinner, so don't you dare touch any of those reservations. You continue to come to Philadelphia. Just have to say that for the record. Two, I want to say this. Be safe and careful as you celebrate. Do not climb any light poles or any other structures. Please, 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 like I'm making an appeal, because we don't want, in the midst of all of this beauty, all of the sacrifices that our team has made to meet this moment, we don't want it to all go to the wayside because we have to deal with a tragic accident. So let's try to do things decently in order. Is that all right with everybody here on today? Three, it has been a long several weeks, and I want to say more about this on Friday, but it's been a long several weeks around our city. The tragic plane crash in the Northeast, it remains fresh in our minds. But again, when you think about Philadelphia, and when you think about what we saw in Northeast Philadelphia with that community, with that village, with the people in our city, and quite frankly, our entire region in the nation, it showed how resilient and strong our city is, and that we will recover from this as strong in the near future. Our Philadelphia Eagles, they're so gritty. Lift our spirits at a time we really needed lifting. We have gratitude to the entire organization, Super Bowl champions indeed, and I've been waiting to do this. Everybody, all the teams, everybody who's here, put your ones in the air. Between this month that we had, if anyone ever wanted to know what does this one Philly, a united city, look like, you just saw it on display. I want you all to repeat after me: one Philly, a united city. You all terrible. We have to do it again. Put your ones back up in the air. Let's let them hear us outside. Let us say one Philly, a united city. Go Birds. And Don, we're going to turn everything over to you. The man who runs the organization, the president.
Well, good morning, everybody. Morning. Yeah, thank you, Mayor Parker. To say it's been an exciting, 2 weeks, couple of season, 24 hours is an incredible understatement. It's great to be home, and we look forward to celebrating our Super Bowl championship with all of Philadelphia. Friday will be an amazing day. There's so many people that have been already working with us behind the scenes, the city of Philadelphia, Giselle Jones, Fred Stein, and so many others to make Friday what will be just an amazing day for our community. I was fortunate enough to be in the parade 7 years ago. And, as you think about moments when you win a Super Bowl, what is so meaningful, that day was, one of the best days of my life, in part because you just looked around and you saw millions of people united, as the mayor said, in the United City, but they were just happy and celebrating with joy. And I think that's what the mayor's referring to when she wants everybody to be safe. Share that joy, share that passion, bleed green with everybody there, because everybody there is bleeding green. It's going to be awesome. And to all of those who bleed green, on behalf of everyone at the Philadelphia Eagles, we just want to say thank you. You've been with us for generations. You've been with us all season. You took over opposing teams' stadiums. You you filled Lincoln Financial Field right up to the edge, 69,000 plus. And, of course, Philadelphia Eagles represented strong in New Orleans at the Superdome. And it's amazing. And, in the literal sense, we've gone from Brazil to Bourbon Street, to Broad Street, to Ben Franklin Parkway. And it doesn't get much better than this. So we will see you on Friday. And I guess I get to say to all of Philadelphia, happy Valentine's Day with love, Philadelphia. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Giselle Jones. But thank you, everybody. Go Birds. We'll see you Friday.
All righty, my heart is really green this morning. Good morning, Philadelphia. It hurts so good to be in Birdland. Thank you, Mayor, for telling our beloved Eagles on your Visit Philly Bird call to bring that trophy home where it belongs. And guess what? They understood the assignment. Thank you, Eagles, for the greatest hunt. I'm so excited to be here with the mayor, Don Smolenski, my colleagues, to talk about this very well-deserved Eagles parade on Friday. I can say with confidence that no other city in America can do a better job planning a world-class championship parade for the fans than we can. We are truly fortunate to work with the Eagles organization and Don, who is our friend and great partner, along with the Commissioner of Parks and Rec, Sue Slauson, for our great venue on the Parkway. They say football is the greatest team sport and that you're only as good as your team. Well, I would like to think that here in Mayor Sherrell Parker's government, we are all a team as well, one that comes together to make extraordinary celebrations like this very possible. I am also incredibly grateful to have a rock star team behind me, from the Office of Special Events to Parks and Rec, Public Property, OIT, the Streets Department, our dedicated safety partners, every single person who has worked tirelessly to bring this celebration to life for our city. This is an all-hands-on-deck approach, and it is exactly what makes Philadelphia shine time and time again. It is what allows us to come together to celebrate and showcase the spirit of this great city. So thank you all for your hard work and dedication. Friday, I promise you, will be very memorable. It will be a special day in the history of this city for our Eagles, the residents, the fans. And again, I just really want to shout out our mayor, Don Smolenski, Managing Director Teal, Commissioner Bethel, Commissioner Slauson, and to the boots on the ground, Fred, Doug, and Natalie Faragalli, and my Sincere back there, she's hiding. And I just want to say, go Birds. Yeah. Fred, who you got? It's Fred. Here's Fred.
Give a huge round of applause here. This is the producer of it all.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are honored to be a part of this amazing team in planning and producing this year's Super Bowl celebration. Now, very quickly, I want to go through some of the specs, just so you know what's going on, and it'll be abundant in the press over the next coming days. But the event officially is Friday. It's a day close to our hearts, as you've heard, and it will begin in the heart of the city at Broad and Patterson. Even though the parade itself will kick off at 11 a.m. There will be a pre-parade cavalcade of 30 yellow school buses that will proceed north on Broad Street to the Art Museum. However, that is not a part of the parade. It's a part of and containing special guests. So 11 a.m. is the kickoff. As you well know, open air buses, some confetti along the route. We proceed north. There are sensory-friendly resources that are available for this year. And as they proceed north on Broad Street, they'll pass by City Hall, around Love Park, and there'll be over 15 Jumbotron screens that will contain everything live, and even pre-parade, we'll show that game. What's it? Oh, the Super Bowl. So those who are coming out early and along the route will proceed up to the Art Museum around the Parkway and along. Everyone will be assembled there, and when we arrive somewhere close to 12:30 or 1 o'clock, the players, coaches will get ready. We'll come down from the Art Museum to our stage on the, quote, rocky steps. We'll begin the ceremony around 2 o'clock. We will continue until 3:15. And at the conclusion, the buses, the players will all celebrate, they'll depart, and our million-plus guests will begin to leave and will return everything to normalcy thanks to the city.
Yes.
And right now, that is it. We're going to depend not on us to determine the number of people. Last time, they said there were 800,000 or 900,000. We documented over 1.4 million. So I'm not going to depend on anyone special to give us that number, but we're proud no matter what, because everyone's heart will be there on Friday. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Adam Teal, the Managing Director for the City of Philadelphia. And Fred, if you need some green stuff, we know a guy. So I also want to congratulate our Philadelphia Eagles for an outstanding Super Bowl victory on Sunday. Don, we so appreciate you and the entire Eagles organization for bringing so much joy and excitement to Philadelphia, not just on game days, literally year-round, 24/7, 365. So let's give the Eagles organization another round of applause. It's really amazing to watch and feel the unity in our city because of the Eagles. We are all happier and nicer when the Eagles win. In fact, some people get a little too happy and forget about safety. Hopefully that will not be the case this Friday during what I know will be an awesome day, another awesome day to celebrate our Super Bowl champions. And I would still like to take a couple minutes to give some strong recommendations about how folks from around the region, from other states, and even from other countries should prepare so you can enjoy the day without injury, getting lost, and getting home safely, or more importantly, making sure that you take care of that special Valentine right here in that city with your restaurant reservations, hotel reservations, and everything else. So don't forget about Valentine's Day. In partnership with our Office of Special Events, the city's Office of Emergency Management is well into public safety planning for the celebration. What you might not know is that our team works with the Eagles literally year-round on planning for every game day, on planning for special events, and even though we don't like to talk about it, we have been thinking about this celebration for a while. No jinx, so it worked out quite well. We have over 50 agencies representing city, state, federal, and other organizations working together to build a common operating picture and realize our logistics needs for Friday. This will culminate in our city's Emergency Operations Center, our mobile command post, and our Joint Information Center, or JIC, all being activated for the event with many of these same partners. Now, I want to say a lot of these folks have literally been working around the clock for weeks to address a lot of different challenges that the mayor talked about earlier. And they also worked around the clock on Sunday night to make sure that the city was ready for Monday morning and that we are ready for Friday. So let's give all those dedicated city employees and other folks a round of applause. So the bottom line is we are going to have eyes and ears on every part of the route the Eagles will take throughout our city and beyond. Our communication across all of those different partners will help coordinate your safety, and we still need you to help us. No matter what our dedicated employees do, sometimes we really are relying on folks to help us help you. So here are some recommendations. Have a plan. Know where you want to go, how you're going to get there, and how you're going to get back. Don't just show up. The Eagles don't just show up to play a game, they plan. So we want to encourage folks to do that as well. Designate an emergency meetup location for everybody in your party. Don't depend on cell phone service. We have a lot of cell phone coverage really everywhere in the city. These systems can get overloaded and probably will if experience is a guide. So make sure that you have alternate communications plans. Think ahead about safety if you're bringing your children. We know that we want the entire family to enjoy this. Certainly it's going to be a family-friendly celebration, and let's keep it that way. Even if you're not bringing children, remember there are children around you. So let's keep it nice and safe for everybody. Make sure you're looking for exits. Now, this is something as a firefighter I always do. Please make sure that you're looking, if something should happen, that you know where to go in case of an emergency. Again, we have lots of different ways of notifying folks. Dress for the cold. It is going to be chilly. It's going to be sunny. And we want to make sure everybody is prepared for several hours out in the weather. Make sure you stay hydrated. And as I said last time, beer is not hydration. Not everybody listened to that advice, apparently, yeah. If you call 911 for police or fire help, know your location. We can't always pinpoint your location, particularly when there are so many people in an area. So look for the nearest street signs, look for a landmark and a description of yourself to give to those dedicated dispatchers. And finally, we want folks to sign up for our city's Ready Philadelphia public information and alert system. In fact, we have a special way to do that. You can text Ready Eagles, that's one word, no spaces, and that's READYEADL to 888.
What a show off!
To 888-777. She's drilled it into me. I didn't even notice that day. She's drilled it into me. In 2018, we had more than 100,000 people enroll in that system in 3 days. We're hoping to exceed that. That system is also good for all of our other emergencies that happen around the city, all of our other events. So please, that's Ready Eagles to 888-777. And finally, have a safe, clean, and green Super Bowl celebration as one Philly, a united city.
I just got to pick up on this comment about hydration. Beer is not. I want to start by again just recognizing the mayor's leadership. When I started on this journey, and she said about one city, what an amazing event to bring all those things to fruition, to bring us all together, and how important this is to your vision for the city. And I think people need to understand that. I just want to appreciate the partners in the room. As the mayor started, we've been at it for a while. Our men and women have been on the ground since the plane crash, through the celebrations, and now to this momentous occasion on Friday, which I want to thank the Eagles and the entire team. I know Dom's behind me. We've always worked together and we'll continue to work together. But we've also shown the world and the city that we can do this effectively. We've done the Pope, we've done the celebration before, we've done the Phillies. We will be prepared on Friday to have our men and women deployed along the entire parade line. And we will be prepared to be able to address any issues that occur. I think the mayor and the managing director, and I echo their words. I've been in this for quite some time. Friday's going to be an amazing day. Right. And absolutely, you got to be in it to feel it. It's families, there's love. It's a great day. What we cannot do is mar it with negative behavior that takes away and distract. We're going to be on the world stage, ladies and gentlemen, and people will be watching us. You know, Sunday night, we get it. We're out there at 3 o'clock in the morning. But Friday is a special day. You know, as we share love with our families and our loved ones and the people we love in our life. Now, I celebrated Valentine's Saturday a day early. I mean, a week early. It's just what we do. But it'll be a great day. And so I just encourage all of those who are listening. This unifies the city. You can feel it, right? And so let's make this a special day. We will continue our deployment throughout the day. So we will stay into the evenings as so individuals are coming down. You will see a large police presence continue throughout the day and into the evening, so to ensure that we transition from the parade into Valentine. I hear you back there, Councilman. and so I'm just really excited about the future. I do want to end with an acknowledgement of my men and women. I had a conversation with the Kansas City police chief, and about halftime, Dom, he stopped texting me. When he realized it was done, he said, Kev, we'll get ready for the celebration. I do want to distract for a minute and just take an opportunity to just thank my men and women. They have been grinding for quite some time. We've had the highs and the lows and Friday's a special day for us. But I do want to acknowledge the hard work and dedication with my partners, with OAM and the entire team. No, don't want to ignore you, but I do want to recognize my men and women. They have been at it for quite some time, working multiple hours. So thank you. So we'll continue to power through. We'll be ready for Friday. We want everybody to enjoy themselves. I'm not even gonna go to the spelling, Mayor, because I'm with you, Mayor. I was with you that day. You can spell it any way you want.
Thank you,
You know what I mean? I don't care what you do, because it works. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Scott, where are you, Scott? Tell us how we can get here, Scott.
Mayor, right behind you. Thank you, Mayor Parker. Thank you very much. Is this fun or what? This is a lot of fun. Listen, what a shot in the arm for a world-class city under world-class leadership with a world-class football team. This is amazing. You know, the Eagles delivered. They delivered a championship to Philadelphia, and SEPTA employees have been delivering fans to Lincoln Financial Field all season long. We brought tens of thousands of people to Lincoln Financial Field, including a record high 31,000 fans during the NFC Championship game, a record for SEPTA. Fantastic. And we're prepared now to deliver fans to this parade so that everyone can have a great time. And whether they're drinking water or something else, they can enjoy the ride home on SEPTA. So we're ready. We're ready. We've done this. We had a very successful parade plan that we executed in 2018. But our service will look drastically different than what people are accustomed to. This is an event plan. This is not just a commuting via SEPTA plan. This is an event plan. So your best bet, as always, is our Market Frankford line and our Broad Street lines. But those two lines, as well as our regional rail lines, will have consolidated stops. We will not make every station stop. We are going to run express-style service all day long from the outlying points into Center City and back. Most stations will be closed. We're going to deliver the full detail of this plan tomorrow, but you'll be able to find it on our website, septa.org. We'll have more details through the media tomorrow. But as I said, your best bets are the Market Frankford line and the Broad Street line. We will run trains every 6 to 8 minutes all day long. And we're happy to announce again this year for the Market Frankford Broad Street line, we have a sponsor for free travel on the Market Frankford line and Broad Street line. The cost of rides on the Market Frankford line and Broad Street line are being covered by Gran Cormino. A line of premium tequilas founded by our Philadelphia native Kevin Hart and an official luxury tequila partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. So thank you to Gran Cormino. On regional rail, will operate service to and from select outlying stations. This will allow us to maximize train capacity, manage passenger volume, deliver safe service so that we can get people in just like we did in 2018. And based on what we saw in 2018, we expect that travel to the parade will be smooth. However, we ask for patience. We can't get everybody in at the same time, and we can't get everybody out at the same time. So please be patient. We're going to have staff all over the place to help you out. Consider spacing out your return trip. After the parade ends, you might want to go grab something to eat. You might want to go have a drink, but that'll give us time to manage crowds and move things out safely. But I also want to note, we serve many essential workers. So we're going to make sure that those essential workers are getting to our hospitals, our police departments, will make sure that they get in. We'll have SEPTA staff. We're going to have hundreds of staff out fanning across the system. And because we have fewer stations, we'll be able to staff those stations up a lot. We're going to have dozens of people at every station that can help customers navigate. Please ask them for help. Listen to their instructions. We will not put anyone in an unsafe situation. We learned that lesson many, many years ago. We will make sure that we are delivering safe service. Everybody gets in safely. Everybody gets home safely. And last thing I'll wrap up with, just a couple important reminders. Our full plan can be accessed through septa.org, and you can go there to plan out your trip. Please be patient. Our employees are there to help you. Listen to their instructions, ask questions, and most importantly, come in and celebrate safely. Bring your Valentine to the parade and celebrate safely and ride SEPTA and get home safely. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Watlington, some people are asking us about those public schools.
Good morning. Thank you, Madam Mayor. And first of all, want you to know I missed the assignment. I want you to know I wore green Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Okay,
but when I saw Managing Director Teal's tie over there, I forgot. But I'll wear it next year when we come back. Madam Mayor, we're pleased to announce that all schools in the School District of Philadelphia and the Dr. Constance E. Clayton Education Center Central Office will be closed on Friday. Go Birds!
We're going to get to some Q&A. Council President Kenyatta Johnson.
He made that announcement. I got kids, so y'all can
Go
jump
ahead,
up and down. All I have to say is, go Birds!
Go Birds!
All right. You have been listening to City and Eagles officials speaking on the Super Bowl championship parade plans that is planned for Friday. And we will continue our parade coverage on NBC 10 News at 4. But for now, we will continue our broadcast on our 11 o'clock show. And we're going to toss things over to Marvin Gomez. Marvin, we have some winter weather headed our way.
That is correct, Johnny. And the good news about the winter storm today is that it's going to be out of here by the time we get to tomorrow during the very first few hours of the day. And we are expecting snowfall amounts to be perhaps a little bit more impactful across southern Delaware, southern New Jersey. Here's a breakdown of how much we expect. Philadelphia, the I-95 corridor, anywhere between 2 and 4 inches of snow. South Jersey and down at the shore between 4 and 6 inches of snow. And of course, extreme southern Delaware, I think there will be some spots that could easily receive over half a foot of snow. Here's a look at the forecast for today. Temperatures in the 30s. The snow likely doesn't arrive until after sunset for many of our neighborhoods. Again, in Delaware, the snow will arrive a little bit earlier. So let's talk a little bit about the time here. 2 o'clock, Sussex County already starting to see the snow. As we get closer to dinner time, most of Delaware already getting the snow, and the snow starts lifting a little bit farther north across South Jersey and at the shore. 7 p.m., that's when finally we start to see the first few snowflakes lifting north along the I-95 corridor. Philadelphia, most of New Jersey getting the snow, but notice the colors as well. The deeper blue here, mainly staying in areas south of Philadelphia. So Delaware, South Jersey, again, that's where I'm expecting some of the greater snowfall amounts. And by 11 o'clock, that's when finally the snow makes its way farther north into the Lehigh Valley. 5 a.m. tomorrow early in the morning, that storm is out of the region. We are starting the day with lots of clouds. Here's a look at your exclusive 10-day on 10. We get a break on Wednesday, lots of clouds. Another storm Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. And as one of the officials there in City Council said, Friday will be a beautiful day. Johnny?
Marvin,